will not share it.
Recording only for us. Om Guruve Namah. 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 Om Gurave Namah. Om Gurave Namah. Om Gurave Namah. So we'll start today with your questions. Rather, we jump into revision. We first start with question and we go from there. So far, whatever you learn, we will look for any questions from you. So otherwise, we understand that you know everything, whatever you learn so far. So ask questions. We are here to answer. We have some presentation as well that we can go through it. But before that, we will like to understand if you have any questions so far. Komal, Mandini ji, Diandra. This is your class actually, not our. You are taking this as a class for yourself. It's all yours.
There are two things. Either they know everything, either they know nothing.
Nothing.
Or
funny.
I will assume no news, good news.
Yeah.
They know question answer, it means they know everything. No news, good news. Always take it positive. Otherwise, we'll start asking question then.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. It's a bit of a selfish one. So, okay, so how there's the Kal Purush chart, and I've heard this before, and so maybe you can dispel any errors that I've heard previously. Is there a certain karma associated when you have like an Aries Lagna? Because I've heard that like when you're aligned with
Kal Purusha.
yes, that there's some sort of a karma associated with that, and I just wanted to know if that was true or false and why.
So when we discuss Kal Purush Kundali, we have already in presentation in our agenda today, and then you'll understand. And after that, if you have still question, then we answer that.
Oh, so you already prepared that answer for me.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Okay, that was my question. So thank you. I will
Okay.
wait for the presentation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because these are the basic things first you should know. Then you can go deeper. Otherwise, you cannot go deeper and then you will stuck.
Okay.
Kal Purush Kundali is the first layer of the astrology. First of all, we have to understand this one. Okay, first, as Aries sign in the first house, Taurus in the second house, Gemini in the third house, that is your basic first layer. On that layer, if you born in another ascendant, that is the second layer. So we have to combine that layers for the predictions. But those who born in a Kal Purusha Kundali, they don't have to mixing anything. They have to just apply the basic concept on that original horoscope. In a Gochar any planet are passing from any houses. Kal Purush Kundali and Mesh Lagna Kundali giving the same result. But if another ascendant, we have to mixing certain thing together.
Yeah.
So
I
that is
think
those who
that,
born in a Kalpurush Aries
yeah,
Kundli, that is a very good
Basic
and
knowledge.
very we can explain these things very easily. First
easily,
of all,
yeah. That's the only,
so
yeah.
this is the basic concept we have to understand what is the Kalpurush Kundli. Second horoscope, that is you born in a certain accident, then it is a second layer of the third layer of horoscope. That is that you put the planet on that thing. Fourth layer horoscope, you put the Rashi on that things. So all the combined, but those who born in a Kalpurush, they are very lucky.
We are lucky.
Okay. Oh, so I'm lucky?
Yeah.
100%.
Lucky, or
That's my answer.
you are more aligned with
All the
the
karmic,
universe, yeah.
Oh, okay.
or your karmic relation,
So,
or your karmic
Interesting.
karma.
Okay,
So-
interesting.
whatever happening above in the sky will directly, I mean, you are more aligned to what's going outside, I mean, out of the universe, cosmos. You are aligned with that frequency, I would say, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I wondered. That's why I said it's kind of a selfish question, but I was curious because
No,
we talk so much about it, and then I'm like, but that makes sense
no,
though.
nothing like karma, not related to karma associated with it, but you
Yeah.
are just more aligned with cosmos.
Ah, okay.
And
That's why you are in so young age in this field.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
You have potential to guide others,
yeah,
The potential to what, sorry?
to guide
Guide
others.
other.
guide
That's why you are learning this.
others.
Others. Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you.
Mhm.
Anyone other question?
Nandini ji, Komal, are you able to catch up?
No, I'm not able to catch up yet, but I'm
Okay.
trying.
So you never approaches anyone for the personal one-on-one also. We are waited, but we didn't listen, hear back from you, anything.
Yeah. You can reach out to me, Jitubhai or Ajit ji directly, one-on-one for anything. Something that you cannot share on the call, we can take it in person.
Into I think
But
Ajit said
sometimes
for that.
you are shy to ask. Yeah. That should not be the case. You should see our agenda. The whole agenda behind this is not earning money. We want to make everyone up to the
The same
level that
place.
they can read their own chart. They can progress in spirituality, not materialism. That is our goal. So, but yeah, that's whenever you get time, you just go through the recordings and
Yeah.
see if you have any question, you can reach out to us.
Yeah. No, I asked Ajit sir, I think for the career wise, I asked how to read that, right? Because I was
Right.
just trying to find
So,
how can I go with my career goals,
right. No, so that is your personal query regarding your future, which is more or less. See, our goal is you should be able to reach to that point where you can read your own chart, you can interpret it, and if you stuck somewhere, we are here to help. So we want to make your level up, right? So your mother, right, or father, who was astrologer?
Oh, no one was astrologer. My mom was interested in astrology.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
So we can help you with that also. That is on one-on-one person,
Yeah, that's
not in
a
the group.
personal question, I think, Prasna Kundli and all that stuff. But that will come in the later part of the
Okay.
study.
Okay.
But what we would like to, I mean, bring you up to the level where you understand what is house, what is Rashi, what is Drashti, what is the lordship of each of the Rasi, and then how that affect a different part of your life. Either it's a social life, it's a career, personal growth, spirituality, all that stuff.
Trying to learn the rashis and everything. Those one I'm
Exactly.
getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just some of the things you have to by heart, like how, like what is the Mesh Rasi qualities? You have to by heart those. What is the quality of Mars planet? You have to by heart. And once you by heart, like read again and again and again, you have to look at some of your family charts, apply that knowledge, and see if that particular quality is there in that person or not. So, for example,
Okay.
somebody has just Diandra mentioned Mesh Lagna. If Diandra has a Mesh Lagna and Mars is sitting in first house, she is like more towards uh,
Richness.
war, yeah, war, policing,
Okay.
fighting, aggressive, those kind of quality. Immediately you can identify that. So that's what I was trying to say. So Diandra, go ahead. You unmuted yourself.
I know I was about to say, actually, I have a pretty good Mars. Mine's in Capricorn 10th house.
Oh, exalted. Oh. 10th house Mars. You are, what is that called? You first, Mars is sitting in 10th house, right?
It's in 10th house Capricorn Rashi, yes.
Yeah, you are skillful in pretty much all you do.
I've heard that before, yes.
Yeah.
No, no, you want to do everything with perfection.
Oh my God,
I can explain one point here.
Yeah.
If
So
you
that
say
is
it's Capricorn, Mars in a 10,000 Capricorn. First of all, we have to understand what is 10th house. What is the specification or signification of the 10th house? First layer.
Your microphone is
The
away a
qualification.
little bit, Jitubhai. Your volume.
No, I am explaining how
No,
they
no.
see it.
No, no,
First
I'm
of all, they
saying
have to
your
understand how
voice
is
is
it.
coming little low. So if you can sit some close to, yeah, close
Okay.
to the microphone. Yeah, that's,
First point.
yeah, this is very good.
First point, we say that Mars in a 10th house in Capricorn sign. 3 points we are taking. First of all, 10th house. What is 10th house? And how which point coming in a 10th house? Second thing, Capricorn sign, characteristic of the Capricorn sign. And the third point is characteristic of the Mars sign. All combined together, then you can give the some predicts. Suppose in a 10th house, what you are looking at? Occupations, others' goals,
Yeah.
achievement, house of honors, substance, and all this
Digbala.
point, body part is the knees. That is all we can combine in a one house. After that, we put the Mars inside or which sign, and then you put the Capricorn sign. So all three characteristics, when you combine it, then you can do the predicts. So we have to go through one by one this way. Okay. Then you
Yeah.
understand, then you can speak it out about the Mars in the 10th house in a Capricorn sign, like that. So go through basic first of all, the houses. So everybody has to learn, remember this one, what we can see from the first house, what we can see from the second house, what we can see from the third house. We already learned it.
Let's
So are
go
you
to,
saying that, okay, so I understand what you're saying, there's 3 points. When you go through that, and I'm asking this, is there like an intuitive aspect of looking at that? Or do you generally say, okay, I'm going to understand when I look at this, the characteristics of the house first, and then the Rashi, and then the planet itself? Like, do you have a progression in your head that you do that with, or are you just kind of absorbing all three of them at once when you look at
First
your
of
3
all,
points?
we have to write down in one paper
Mhm.
characteristics, whatever,
Yeah.
keyword, body parts, signification, finance, disease, relatives, specific. Lot of points are in a one house.
Right.
Once
Oh,
you write
right.
down,
Okay. Yeah.
once you write down in one paper, and side by side you edit what is a Capricorn's
Got it.
specification. All sign specifications are there. Suppose in a Capricorn signs, okay, what is that? negative sign, it is polarity, what is cardinal, and I use it, what is the keyword, what is the positive characteristics, what is negative characteristics, that is responsible, economical, traditional, professional, senior. This is all are connecting with the Capricorn sign. So once you remember this, then you can predict easily to other people. Okay, oh, Mars sitting here, how it
Mhm.
works. In the Capricorn sign, how it works. In the 10th house, how it works.
Mhm.
So, first of all, the basic we have to prepare on a big chart, and that we have to remember it.
Okay.
This is
Yeah.
the basic way how to start the study. I am talking about only one planet, one house, and one sign.
Right.
First of all, you find it out. Aries sign. Aries sign. There's a first house. First house in Aries sign. First house in Taurus sign. First house in Gemini sign. First of all, you combine this way. Then you add the planet. Oh my God, you can learn a lot in this way.
Mhm.
This is the real basic learning way. You have to prepare the notes for yourself first of all.
Yeah, that will make 144 points in that way.
No, not 144 into 9 planets.
Yeah.
Right.
So then you can predict easily. Oh, this is where this happened. This planet give you this way, like that.
Right.
So I'm giving you the how to start and how to study the basics things.
Yeah.
If you understand, then you will, oh my God, this is real. We can understand.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go over the presentation. So I mean, we gone through pretty much the lectures so far. I think up
Fine.
to 7 or 8 classes, and collected some of the slides that is kind of the crux of each class. So let me share my screen and we can. So
Sorry, quick question before you start. I know you're recording this presentation, and I saw in the chat that you said you weren't going to share it, but are you going to share it for the people that were present?
no, we will wait for somebody to ask.
I'm literally like, how much notes do I have to sit here and take? Okay, so you'll share it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is like a trick if we don't.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we want people to join. That's the only reason we said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Let me hide my. Okay, so as we talked earlier, how the Kalpurusha Kundli manifested, right? So this is the Kalpurusha Kundli, and Srishti, Sthiti, and Pralay, or whatever we call the destruction, destroy. And the Kalpurusha Kundli, as you know, start with Mesha or Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and then it goes up to Pisces. So Kalpurusha Kundli is basically a Kundli of a cosmos. It's the 360-degree zodiac created by the rishis and divided into 12 parts of 30-degree each. Okay. And here the body parts associated with the Kalpurusha Kundli. And one of the thing, Dandra, you just mentioned about your Aries ascendant. So what, when I said you are aligned with the cosmos, or basically when we see mostly the body parts related issues in anybody's Kundli, we compare that Kundli with the Kalpurusha. So always any chart that comes in has to be looked at from the Kalpurusha perspective as well. In that sense, if, for example, suppose you have a knee pain, your 10th house is affected, and you can see, might be, you have a problem in your career, your status, your boss, something like that. So it's easily identifiable area of influence in your physical plane, not internal. So physical plane in the sense like how people look at from outside, or how you can feel, whether you suppose, as I said, you have something in like a stomach, you will have fifth house related issues, something like that. You have issues with your teeth, you have financial, uh, some financial challenges going on. So those are the things you can relate with Kalpurusha Kundli, but in general also Kalpurusha Kundli has to be looked at from all the angles. Whenever you see, suppose my chart is I am Gemini Lagna, but whenever I see something in my body parts or even in general, I have to compare that with the Kalpurusha. So that's how it should look at.
Can you explain that a little bit further in terms of what you guys just shared on layering that
Layering,
different
yeah.
ascendant? Like, can you give
So,
me an example, like using yours and this?
right. Yeah, definitely. So, Jitu bhai, you want to take that one? Layer approach with Kalpurusha Kundli? Jitu bhai?
Maybe on car, other car.
Oh,
So you can open any horoscope and then with the
okay.
horoscope we can, or in the present kundali, we can say if anybody came in.
Yeah.
Haji. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jitu bhai.
Yes.
So, can you explain the layer approach here with an example?
Make a present kundali otherwise.
No, what I say, layer approach, that means first house, any sign, and characteristics when you are talking about, we can say it easily, right?
Yeah. So I was explaining, whenever you look at the chart, you have to look at the Kalpurusha Kundli also.
That
What's
is, we
going
can
on
keep it
there?
inside.
So
That-
how you, for example, I am a Gemini Lagna, but whenever something happen physically or externally, I have to also look at what is going on in the Kalpurusha Kundli. So I have to put the chart in this way, as well as I have to put my chart Gemini here,
in the first house,
and
yes.
then put together. So basically, it's a transit based kind of thing, right?
Yeah, Tanjik's basic. And another thing is that the first house characteristics never change it, right?
Mm.
That is base. But on that, the whatever the sign sitting at first house, that will be the little bit change. And that will come connecting with your third Gemini sign plus Aries sign. We have to combine with these two people sign.
Yeah,
Nature, little bit. Because
yeah.
because Gemini sign is totally different sign. Lot of the Gemini is Mercury and lot of the Aries is Mars. So according to that, we have to combine the two things together. And according to the explaining people, Gemini connecting with the brain, Buddhi, right?
Mm.
And the first house basic is the Aries sign. But Aries, that is firing sign also there inside. So that energy always there, but over that energy, Mercury, that is Buddhist, that is thought sign, is overcome on that top of that. So we never forget the basic. But on the top of that, who is ruler? Gemini is the ruler on the first house.
Right.
The first house character is fixed, but Mars characteristic over the Mercury characteristic, that we have to mix it together. How your Mars is sitting in your horoscope, how Mercury is sitting in your horoscope, that also we have to look at it. Lord of the first house, that is Mercury, and a Lord of the Aries sign, Mars, is where they are sitting, whether it is in a comfortable positions, whether it's in a friend's position, whether it's exalted position, whether it's debilitated positions, whether how they are sitting, Lord of that house. Also, we have to think it. Not only the Mercury, we have to look at the Mars also.
Because it's going to show how
That mixing. Okay, we know that Mercury is overcome on the Mars, sitting on that point. So every house we have to look at that way. So for this way, we have to understand the basic characteristic of the all planet, all sign. That is what much more important. That is layer. We have to open that layer one to one.
so you almost have to look at, okay, how is that rulership
Yes.
expressing
Yes.
in order to get the accurate how it's going to express.
Yes. First of all, first house, we see the characteristic. What you are looking the first house? House of the life.
First
body,
house still hold.
Approach towards the life.
Yeah.
This is lot of small things. We have to look at from the first house, point of self. Whatever you're looking, great grandfather, we are looking at the from the first house.
Taken that slide.
Connecting with this. Yeah, we have already there.
Yeah. I think that slide is
not this lecture. It is another lecture. Detailing of the house.
The characteristic.
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't taken the characteristic part.
That is the basic. We cannot.
Yeah.
The first in the first course which we had before.
No. How there is a your sign? It's so sign may Aries, right? You say show that slide a bit just now. Aries.
Which one? This?
You have already checked it out. Just take no Aries characteristic, not this one.
This one? Oh, not this one.
You show me last. Yes, here. Lord, planet and Lord. That's all. There's Aries that. This is a planetary position, right? Planet, Tattva, and where is the? So we have to remember also all these points. Mars, that is firing sign. So where is the Tattva is Agni Tattva firing, and who is the Lordship? Another Lordship, Scorpio. Aries is a mole tricon sign, exalted in Capricorn and debilitated in Cancer. Whatever I speak it out, we have to remember also this one. How Mars power in your horoscope.
I think the point is when you say my Lagna is Gemini.
Yes.
But still when something happens in my first house is Gemini.
Yes.
But then I also have to look at that what is what is the impact on my
Gemini in the first house.
chart.
Gemini in the first house. Let us see that one.
For that, you have to check position of the Mars.
Yeah.
Mars, how Mars is applying on that your horoscope, how it impacting the first house on Gemini.
Right.
Either Gemini, Mercury is powerful or Mars is powerful. And where is the depositor of the Mars?
Right.
In which planet sign is the Mars is sitting? That will also affect that one.
All right.
That makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah.
So there are so many things we have to combine. We cannot go in one conclusion. But for basic, we should know the characteristic, significator of that house and significator of that Rashi. then we mix them. These three basic things we should know.
Yeah, that was in that chart that was in like the beginning of this thing where there was the chart that listed all the characteristics, what was
Yes.
associated. And yeah, this makes perfect sense. Thank you.
Okay.
Komal and
So,
Nandini, any issues?
yeah, so sir, my Lagna is Aries.
Komal, your Lagna is Aries also. Good.
Yes,
So we have Aries, two Aries Lagna.
we know
Hiring
how
energy.
we are here to help others, but we need help right now.
No, that's why they are here.
That is
First,
firing
Aries
energy.
is always first, me first.
Me first, yeah, me
Yeah.
first.
I
That is,
am. That is
that is
called I
another
am.
thing, Aries Lagna.
Aries, that is I am. Activity, motion, cardinal, positive. They are all that direct coming.
Now depend
Quick.
upon where their Mars is sitting.
So that's why I'm like, and actually my Rashi is Capricorn. I'm Mithun Rashi, but the
That is
Lagna is Aries.
that. Two things different. Lagna, that is you, your body,
Yes,
and sign is your mind. And sun is connecting with the soul. We have to remember these three things. Here the Aries people, they're quick, dynamic, independent, pioneer, courageous. That we have to remember. And negative characteristic, hasty, arrogant, dominating, sometimes violent, sometimes me first. So
Jituba is giving all the character. It is coming out now. Now I'm thinking it is right. I think that's going right way.
Me first.
It's not.
Hello?
impatient.
And all these depend upon where your Mars is sitting.
So now
So
I got that I have to find the Mars actually, not find
Yeah.
Mithun Rashi. I
I
was
think
thinking I'm finding Capricorn, right?
I
I'm
think
Capricorn.
we have your chart.
Yes. So what I was doing up to this time, let me be honest, why I was confused that I was looking actually to the Capricorn Rashi, not to my Lagna. But now I got it that I have to follow my Mars.
So
Oh, you
Mars
are Aries
is
Lagna, yes. You are Jupiter in first house. Your Mars is
but
here
with Rahu Ketu.
in the ninth house.
Yeah.
in a Capricorn sign, there is a responsible person, economical, traditional,
Yes,
professional, senior, reliable, and negative, unforgiving people, stubbornness,
I have a lot of
judgmental.
stubbornness that I know because I have to do a lot of stuff for responsibility is so high that you have to become a stubborn, you know. I don't want to be stubborn. I want to fit into everyone. I try a lot, but in the end, I make my rules. I rule myself. I want to
So,
be very honest in this discussion. I don't want to go like, oh yeah, no, I'm very good. I adjust.
no, there is a
No, I don't.
positive and negative both type of characteristics always there. So, when we learn the astrology, we know, okay, this is my
Yeah,
negative energy, how to remove it, and
I
how
am
I,
trying.
yes,
I'm trying.
yes.
It's working.
No, that's
Not working.
that's the whole purpose. You know yourself better by
Yes,
looking at your chart. Like why I am such a personality, why that quality is inside me, and how can I overcome that or negative side of myself, right? So that's the whole purpose of understanding the chart and figuring out what's wrong with me and what is good with me, and then balance it out, right? So
and
So
I am like up to this point, I was just looking after Jupiter, right? That okay, Jupiter is my main concern. But now I got no. Your Mars is your main concern. Jupiter is your Rashi. Jupiter is not your Lagna.
you have Sun with Mars together.
Yeah.
You have a lot of anger, fire energy. It's called Angarak. Uh, it's, I mean,
No. Yeah, because you know what happened? Your stars when you born, right? Your some situations in your life comes. I don't know because of this all this grah or what you call Lagna. it plays in such a way that your conditions make you more anger. You have that qualities. I mean, character it is of this Mars, and then the situation add कहते हैं ना वो हवन में घी डाल डाल के वो बेचारा हो जाता है.
Right.
It's not like they want to become, they become like that.
True.
Can I just ask a question on
Yeah.
common? You know, you have Ketu and Rahu placed in the first and the seventh house. So what can be said about the characteristics of the person, you know, because of where Ketu and Rahu are?
For this, you can answer yourself, Nandini ji.
Okay,
If
so
you
you
know
know
the
when you
characteristics
start,
of Ketu and Rahu, what
you know
Ketu do and what Rahu do.
well, Ketu is just a head, right? And
Headless.
Rahu is the
Headless.
Ketu is
no,
headless.
Rahu is headless, right?
No, Rahu is head.
Oh,
Ketu
sorry,
is
yeah,
headless.
the
Yeah.
way around. Yeah. So Ketu is headless and sorry.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct. Ketu is headless. Rahu is only the head.
Head.
Yeah.
Right. So does that mean that I don't know, okay.
So
Does that mean she's not working,
just
thinking from her head?
by that head and headless,
Yeah.
you can just compare how many senses are there in the head? Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Your eyes, your ears, your nose.
Yeah. All the five.
So all pretty much 5 there, but Ketu doesn't have. So Rahu is always the nature of senses are outward. So Rahu is like expansion, extrovert, more like Ketu is more introvert. So this personality is more introvert, but then yeah, you have Jupiter as well. So spirituality brings in things like that.
Now
So,
we
yeah.
have to
So
understand the
Ketu
characteristic of the
in first
Ketu.
house is like
That I told only simple, you know the characteristic of Rahu and Ketu.
Characteristic of the Ketu, first of all.
Yeah.
What is the Ketu characteristics?
Well,
Moksha,
Ketu characteristic.
karma,
They
goal, denial, surrender,
surrender.
low down. So certain characteristic we have to remember. Moksha, karma, goal oriented, denial, surrender, blow down. That means what is the characteristic of Ketu and sitting in the first house? With Jupiter, with ascendant. So you have to mixing together now. Now you can, you know that your Jupiter characteristics, expansion, positive urge, wisdom, knowledge. So here we have to combine together and then we can analyze anything. You understand? This is going, you have to go to basic.
So Ketu gives the quality of going away from the materialism. Jupiter gives the knowledge. So knowledge and your inward nature will kind of is a like a good combination for going higher up in your spiritual life. So Ketu Jupiter combination always called as a more spiritual personality.
But due to anger, she lose everything. Give up.
Yes.
At the end, she give up. Go with the flow.
Yeah.
Oh, but is it because of Sun and Mars?
If you
Yeah.
understand the
Mars,
You
Ketu,
catch it.
our first dasa starting with the Ketu, correct? Remember this. Ketu, Shukra, Surya, Chandra, Mangal, Rahu, Guru, Buddh, Shani. The series of from the starting the Ashwini, Nakshatra and Ketu. Ketu is just like a child, headless. We can see the one word. You can remember the child. How child is working. He don't know anything. He just empty slate, empty everything. He wants something and he crying. Just get it, then enjoying. That's it. And after some time we forget. Remember the small kids connecting with the kid. Headless. He don't know anything. Just he want to achieve certain things, but he don't know what. But when Jupiter entering, He give the wisdom. Okay, you have to do this one, you have to do this one. He give the guidance to them. When wisdom and expansion and knowledge coming with Jupiter, with the small kids, with the Ketu, then he grow up in a different direction. So in this way, we have to analyze certain things. Our in astrology, the series of the Ketu, Shukra, Surya, Chandra, how it is coming. Ketu starting 7 years. First to 7 years is like people are like a child. This is not even using anything. He don't know anything and they just play. And then he grabbing everything. Open their all 10 senses. Heart, naak, kan, jeep, sposh, everything. They are making the programming inside. The small kids I am talking about. That Ketu is like doing everything. You want achieving everything. But ultimate goal is moksha. He don't know but at that time. But ultimate goal for the Ketu is whatever the karma, what is the goal. We have to understand the Ketu in that different direction now. Then we can add it. Okay, Ketu, then it is in the first house. First house, then you add the characteristic, then again Aries sign. Okay, add the Aries sign characteristic. Then you add the Jupiter characteristic. Okay, Jupiter adding. Then who is looking to them? Add that characteristic. This way, Saturn also looking the first house. And so that changes certain things. So how we analyze certain things, we have to look all the things. First house, Lord sitting where? It is sitting in the ninth house. There is a Parivartana Yoga here also. So we have to combine lot of things before you analyze certain things.
Okay,
In this
let's
horoscope.
go
Correct?
to the, yeah,
Okay, now go basic.
okay. Yeah, so here I think just to give this I mean the diagram for your reference. The whole sky divided into 12 rasis of 30 degrees. All 12 rasis further divided into the nakshatras, 27 nakshatras. Each nakshatra has 4 padas and each rasi has 9 padas of nakshatra, and you will see the division of each nakshatra. Some of the nakshatras like half inside one rasi, the 2 padas in another rasi, like that. So important thing here to note is this is like a magnifying glass. You are seeing the sky of in first thing is like the 9 division, the 30 degrees of rashis. Then you see further division. Actually, there is a further division also, but we will go up to the nakshatras and nakshatra padas only so far. So this is like 108 division of the sky. Each division is 3 degree 20 minutes. So these all small boxes you will see is one pada of the nakshatra, and each nakshatra has 4 padas. Each rasi has 9 padas of nakshatra. So, and based on where your particular graha sitting on which degree, it will give the combination of characteristics of that particular planet more significant. So what does that mean is, if in a planet is sitting with some degree which represent the particular pada of Uttar Bhadrapada nakshatra, it ruled by Saturn. So Saturn also affect, as well as Pisces is a Jupiter sign, so Jupiter also affect something like that. So it's like more or less you have more combination or more detailed prediction based on which nakshatra a planet is ruled by. So let's take it as an example here. Again, I think we have Komal's chart open. So you can see here each planet is representing a Rashi, and then you will see the nakshatra here. So for example, Mars, let's take a Mars here. Mars is sitting in Sagittarius Rashi, right? It's a degree of 8 degree and 56 minute, right? And then it's in the Mula Nakshatra. So Mula Nakshatra is represented by a Ketu. So ruler of Mula Nakshatra is Ketu. So when you look at the ninth house characteristics or ninth house prediction, you have to look at Mars as well as Ketu combination here, because Mars is sitting in Ketu's nakshatra. So that is what I was trying to say from this chart, is how a planet sitting in particular degree will affect multiple things. As we see, it's not just like Mars sitting in Jupiter is like Jupiter's house, right? The ninth house is Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter. So Mars is sitting in Jupiter's house. So you will think of Sagittarius Rasi, Jupiter and Mars. But then you have to also look at Ketu, because the Mars is sitting in Ketu's nakshatra. So that's a one level deeper prediction, or you can go one level deeper understanding of why Mars is behaving in a different way in Sagittarius. So for example, Diandra or Nandini ji or somebody else has the same combination like Mars sitting in Sagittarius, but it might be in a different nakshatra, then the result of that Mars will differ.
Can you explain something to me about that in terms of the layering and how to understand it? So, okay, this might be a random example, but is it like wine, where when you drink a glass of wine or you eat a certain type of chocolate or something, there's almost that flavor of when you eat it and then you taste it, and then at the end there's a finish and it's different? Is Ketu here kind of like the finish, or
No.
where is his subtle? Is he subtle? Is he a subtle flavor in it, or is he permeate? Like, do you know what I mean in terms of?
Yeah, I got it. So what you are trying to understand is who will be the main flavor giving planet, right? Or
Correct. Yeah.
yeah. So here it's Ketu has more say than Jupiter or Mars. I mean, so Ketu is, so the ruler of the nakshatra will more drive this planet. So I would say the stronger is the Ketu here.
So is so that's true in everything. Then the nakshatra actually in a
So
way.
nakshatra based prediction is more accurate, I would say.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
you
then,
have to.
okay. So then, why do we learn the opposite? Like, why are we learning?
So you still have to apply. So as you said, you get a first test when you choose something.
Yes.
The mean, and then there is a end of. So the primary say is here is Ketu, and then Mars, and then Jupiter, like that. So it's how things behave. So
that actually makes sense, because you know what? When you're done drinking a glass of wine, it's that lasting thing at the end that is the one that lasts. Like, it's that final flavor. So Ketu does
final
have
flavor, yeah.
right.
Final.
So, yeah, because I can tell you, okay, fine, I want like a Chardonnay, which is like a white wine that's dry, but I might taste different subtleties in the wine, which would be your Jupiter and the Rashi that is expressing there. And then at the end, it would still be dry on the finish, but that still permeates the entire experience.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Correct.
Sorry, I had to use a frame of reference that I would understand, but
No, yeah. That's a good analogy.
okay. Thank you.
That's a good analogy, yeah. But yeah, anything you want to say, Jitubhai or Ajitji? What is Nakshatra's role in general?
So nakshatra role is more important than the anything because they are the turning point. Nakshatra give more predictive role.
Right.
When you learn the nakshatra, all 27 nakshatra, when you are going to learn it and going to detailing of the all nakshatra, then you understand how the astrology is so deep.
So
Not
deep.
only
Sign,
nakshatra, then we
lot
have to
of
go in
that
the
nakshatra, and which nakshatra they are sitting, it will give the result of that nakshatra. In a Mahadasha, if you are running in a Guru Mahadasha, the Guru sitting in a which nakshatra, it will give you from that result from that nakshatra. Characteristic of that nakshatra.
More
Like that.
significant, yeah.
Like
yeah,
that.
then more deep in pada.
Yeah.
There are 4 pada. Every nakshatra. When you learn it, then you can learn it. There are 4 pada. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Or Agni, Prithvi, Vayu and Jala Tattva. That all the different things when you learn it, then oh my God, this is so deep. So wait for the nakshatra deep. But first of all, you have to basic remember these things.
Right.
Best way. Good. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I think I am on the other
So
side.
in the last time, Bhaveshji, you can tell the Amavasya, Purnima, how they are in the
Yeah,
before
yeah.
this one.
So Tithi, right?
Yeah, Tithi. Before Tithi, we can tell the Amavasya and Purnima when they are opposite.
Today is a full moon day and
Yeah.
eclipse.
Eclipse, Purnima, yeah.
Now 12 o'clock and eclipse already started.
Yeah, we can see it from here because see sun and moon is opposite Purnima. You see here on my
You can
screen?
see in the Gochar plan.
Yeah, here also you can
In
see
the Gochar, you can see they are just opposite each other.
and see the
Degree also you
degree.
can see.
Are
How
you seeing the degree? 20 degree, 18 minutes, 21. So when
Already
moon becomes 21, I think that is when they are exact opposite. So I can see from F9, let's pick up the time. This is actually good to learn.
Twenty-one.
29, 21:10.
Go back a little bit.
that is exact time is 12:30. Roundabout.
Mine.
13:42. So let me go a little back.
Yeah.
21, 23. 21, 11.
79.
Yeah. So I think if I go in minutes,
How it goes.
this is what 13:09, 19. You can see the degree of moon and degree of sun same, and they are opposite to each other. So that's why moon will be a full moon today at 13:09 in another hour.
And why eclipse there? Rahu and Ketu sitting and with them.
Yeah, why eclipse? Because Rahu and Ketu sitting, yes, in that.
That is called eclipse.
Yeah. So that is what is explained here, Tithi wise.
So before you can go in the previous slide, which will show the Purnima and Amavasya. Here with the red dot they mark.
Oh yeah, opposite, yeah.
Yeah.
Sun and moon together or opposite, it will create Amavasya or Purnima.
Purnima. When they are opposite, that will create Amavasya, Purnima. When close, Amavasya.
When they are together, it will create Amavasya. Uh, are you, I mean, any question on Tithi or anything on this cycle? I think everybody learn in that school time, right? The movement of sun and moon. But this is more in astrological terms. You understand all the Tithis, right? Okay, we know the Kendras. There are four main Kendras. First house, fourth house, seventh house, and 10th house. Brahma, Shakti, Rudra, and Vishnu. And highest, why this is 10th house is the like mid heaven, or it's the highest Bala, or called Digbala, right? That is what it is. 10th house is your everything. So, I mean, although these are important houses, but if you don't have career status in your social life, you are kind of not there. So basically, 10th house is giving um, the results, or 10th house will showcase what is, or I mean, if 10th house is strong, I would say it will be your, you can say your chart is strong. 10th house is everything, pretty much. That strong it is, 10th house. So
Karma.
without career or without job, everything else is nothing. I mean, everything else is goes down. Um, you cannot survive without job, something like that. Also, another point I want to make is in your life, right? 10th house represents the middle part, or your age of 20s to 40, where your main rise happen. So until some point of your life, first 15 to 20 years, you kind of build your knowledge, you educate yourself, you come to the point when you can start earning, and that is where the 10th house activation triggers, and that makes your life further strong, or you can progress in your life after that, right? So that is also the case where you you see most of the activity happen in your life is between 20 to 40 or 20 to 50, where you kind of get finish your education, get married, kids, family, and then all this activity happens. So that's why 10th house is so much important in any of the chart. And these four houses, 1, 4, 7, 10, they are keep changing. That's why they are called Char houses, mainly 1, 4, 1, 4, 7, 10. And it will continue to grow until you end your life. So from start to end, these houses are keep progressing as you go. Whereas the konas, right? These kona houses, they are the supporting houses to the kendras. So like this 11 and 12 support one, like that 1 and 2 support the fourth, 2 and 3 support 4, 5 and 6 support 7, like that. So it's a supporting house. It's either way, I mean, it supports on the both the sides, but this is more, if you see from the progression, uh, they are all corner houses are the supporting house, like your family. The second house is family. third house is your communication and all. So that supports your fourth house for your Sukha Sthana or your house, property, all that stuff. 5 and 6 is supporting the seventh, like that. So sixth is your service, fifth is your creativity, your kids, and seventh is your spouse, your other side, business, everything. So any questions on this, Kendras? Ajitji or Jitubhai?
Yeah, just they have to explain this simple. Whatever the picture is that the first number is a Brahma, that is beginning of the life, that is Udita Lagna. We have to go this direction. Then 10th number, that is Karma. That is your Indra, your life. That is Akash Lagna, years, 10th house. 7th house is ending of your life, that is Asta Lagna. And liberation, that is 4th house, connecting with the Jala Tattva, and that is called the Moksha. So we have to go this way, in this direction. Where the same thing they have explained here also. 6 to 8, first house, that is beginning of the day. 8 to 10, that is 12th house. The sun is always 2 hours. There is one accident is changing the accidents every 12 hours. That's four houses. 12 hours. The 2 hours is one accident. That's why 6 to 8, there's a beginning. 8 to 10, 12th houses. That is your startup of your work. 10 to 12 is a maximum. That 11th house. When sun is in 11th house, that the time is 10 to 12. 12 to 2, that is sun is in the top of that our head, that is Madhyana, that is maximum productivity, winding of the work, and after that 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. this next planning. So here when we sun is rising in the east, at that time first sun always in the first house. After that 2 hours sun will be in the 12th house. After that, so the direction of the sun moving in our calculation is reverse direction. This is anti-clockwise. This is clockwise direction. So we have to see that sun is always in that direction. First 6 o'clock when sun is rising, 6 to 8 is first house sun. That is your Udita Lagna. So we have to understand it this slide in different way.
Right. So yeah, like the day, your life is also moving in what I said, right? About first 10, 15 years, 20 years to 40 years.
Correct.
So, yeah. So
Same way.
same way it works. So here sunrise, sun come to the
Madhyan.
Madhyan, the top, sun goes down, sunset,
Asta.
and then totally
And
yeah. And then sun rises again. And that's why 10th house is brighter, or I would say more focused in your life than any other houses.
karma.
Karma, main, yeah, karma house, your status, your job, your relationship with your boss, everything, your father.
Okay.
Okay. Rasi and
So
Bhava.
I have a question here. So 10th house is the important one. So now how from our our Kundli, whatever, so how we can read the chart, right? Which grah is sitting there and how the things are happening. Do we have
Yeah.
to look on that part?
Yeah, absolutely. So 10th house, you have to see what is the Rashi first. Now that Rasi, you have to see Rasi Lord. And if any planet is sitting, that is something you have to look at. And that planet sitting in which nakshatra, you have to see that as well. Also, you have to see what is aspected on 10th house. Like, is Jupiter looking, or is Mars looking, Saturn looking to the 10th house? What level of aspect and what type of aspect it is giving, positive, negative. Um, so all that you need to see the combination of your that lord of that house. So if I think you have 10th, right? So the Saturn is your 10th lord because Capricorn Rashi here. So you have to see where Saturn is sitting. If Saturn is not sitting here, you have to look at where Saturn is sitting, and then is Saturn aspected by some planets? Is Saturn sitting with some other planet? All that you have to look at. And then you have to also apply the characteristics of 10th house, 10th Rashi, the ruler of that planet, then its characteristic of that planet, all that you have to combine and then come to the conclusion.
Can I ask you a question about that? So
Yeah.
you have a, because I know there's like some circumstances where the actual Rashi is not friendly with that planet, for example, but the nakshatra that it's sitting in is actually owned by that planet. It's that's a little interesting, right?
Yeah, you are
Yes.
talking about the friendship relation, right? Like
Yeah.
if Rashi is not friend with that, but nakshatra where it is sitting, that nakshatra is a friend of that.
Either a friend or owned by, yes, correct.
Owned by.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that nullify or neutralize the effect or bad effect, basically the negative effect, if it is in a better nakshatra.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It nullifies the effect. Yes.
Okay.
At least it make it neutral, not positive, but it's make it neutral.
So then if it's neutral, then what? Change that.
Protective you.
Sorry?
It will protect you,
Protect.
not giving the negative result.
I see. But then does that depend on like what you do with it? Like your own action?
Yes. According to your karma, that is connecting with the 10th house now. Karma.
Right.
How you act, how you do the karma.
Right. So then it will, that neutral can then actually become better because through your own
Yes.
action.
Yeah. That
Right,
means
exactly.
your
So
karma can change everything. You understand?
when the things are neutralized, yeah, you can go either direction.
That's what I was wondering because
Yes.
I know if there's that relationship and when
Now,
you're saying is true, like, well, obviously it is.
now you
Not-
can also predict whether you are going into the positive direction or negative direction based on your
Karmic.
own sun and maybe your other planets. You can identify Jupiter. So those are some of the things that comes with an experience.
Right.
Also, you can identify, I mean, as I said, you are now, you found out, okay, this is neutralizing your negative effect. Now that planet is acting neutral, but whether you go into the negative direction
Yes.
or positive, that also you can predict.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
trying to say. Yeah.
by looking at the other planets and
Other planets, right.
how those ones will express because one
Express, yes. Your
uh,
tendency, what is your tendencies overall to go into right direction or wrong direction?
right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very deep.
Sometimes you are fighting with certain things, and some friends are looking that, then okay, they are helping me. Then you get it, and some enemies are looking at the same time.
Yes.
No.
That it
Same
is
way you
that
can
simple.
take
Yeah.
it.
You have to look at the aspect. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think this is a simple explanation of rasis and bhavas. And then we have the three types: char, sthir, and dvisvabhav, cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Natural Kendra 1, 4, 7, 10, I just mentioned, they are kind of moving parts always in your life, right? Yourself, you kind of changing all the time. Your house related stuff. Also, you might change houses or you even buy new cars, and those are the thing, luxury part. The seventh house and 10th house always like business and others, um, prosperity and all, karmas, the career, right? So these are kind of continue to grow, and that's why they called it char, moving things in your life, right? Fixed, these are all the fixed sign, 2, 5, 8, and 11. Fixed in the sense the second house is your what? Family, your kids. This is your eighth house is more your assets from hidden sources or your
Ancestor,
in-laws family.
in-laws.
So this is your family, this is your in-laws family, right? You can't change those things, right? Sthir houses, 11th is like your friends and other stuff, right? So it's all fixed type, fixed things. And mutable is, it can go both ways, either um, sthir or moving or fixed. So these are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So this is basically talks about the nature of those rasis, like how they behave. So more or less these people, when you see these 4, 1, 4, 7, 10 people, they are more moving people or they are more active. They keep changing things, or they don't like one sitting at one place doing things. Whereas Taurus and all these Theta Rasi or a fixed planet, they are more stable, calm, composed. Whereas Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, these are mutable. They kind of okay, what they don't know where to go. Every day morning they wake up, they kind of in confusion what to do now, and they actually want to do a lot compared to Sthir and mutable. They want to do both, and I mean more things. They want to take more things in their plate at once, and they can
They're
kind of
flexible.
confuse themselves like what to do. So that's
They're flexible.
also flexible at the same time. Yeah, they can adapt to anything. Yeah, these yeah, sthir people or fixed people, they are not easily change themselves. And the Aries 1, 4, 7, 10 people, they kind of more adaptable to the environments or
Move forward
social.
easily.
Yeah, they kind of more
I
adapt.
can add one important things for the Dvisvarashi, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Normally, 0 to 15 degree in a Gemini sign, they work towards the Taurus fixed sign, and 15 to 30 degree, they are always in a
Cancel.
connecting with the
Cancer.
Jala sign. So,
Yeah.
same way we can calculate in a Virgo, 0 to 15 degree and 15 to 30 degree. So, this is some
Okay.
little bit in the deeper, if you go, we use this is in the Prashta Kundali. If Gemini sign is coming in a first house, then we see the degree. Which degree is there? 0 to 15 or 15 to 30? According to
Mine is
that, we give the
yeah,
answer.
24-degree. Yeah.
So then you are
So
connecting
I
to
am
the
more
Cancer sign.
cancer inclined.
Yes. Not is a Taurus sign. This is your like a Cancer sign, watering sign.
Mm.
Watering also same way connecting with the flexibility is more flexibility. Uh, when you put any color, it will go in that color. When you put any shape,
Mm.
it will go in that shape. That When you give the heat, it will become a steam. When you cold, become a ice. So you can flexible anywhere, anything, anytime. But if somebody is hit you, then you become a steam also.
Mm.
This is the
So,
way we just predict it little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, same
Okay,
with me.
good.
I'm 27 degree in Pisces. So in Virgo, my ascendant Virgo 27, yeah, not in the Pisces. In the seven.
Towards what?
Towards further,
Yes.
towards 7.
Libra. Vayu Tattva. Airy
So
sign.
by now, did you remember all the Rasi lords?
First, they have to remember all the 12 Rashi Lord,
No, Rasi
and
they
the
know,
12
right?
houses.
That's easy.
12 houses, they should know.
Yeah.
I think next week we have to take the exam for them. We write down the
Blank chart.
question and they let them write down or pick it out.
Yeah, we have the
Open book
exam. We have the exam paper ready already.
Open book exam.
Yeah. You open and blank chart. So, how was the class today so far?
So they understand what we learn. That's important.
Oh, this is really good. Very helpful.
Yeah, this actually today's class was really good. Now you know who are how many planets or how many what do you call it, swamis.
Yeah,
of
this
them.
is the no. You learn everything already. So, but yeah, again, this is good
Once we
for.
discuss it, we remember it. That's
Yeah,
the
exactly. You discuss, you brainstorm, you apply that, and when you apply, you learn the best. I mean,
Yeah,
we
li-
we
like
give
you said
lecture,
today,
you
right?
listen it, but when
Yep.
you actually apply to the chart, just take some family chart or yourself and apply that because you know yourself already. Now, by looking at your chart, you know better, like, okay, this is why my this Jupiter sitting in my first house, that's why I have that kind of nature. Or you can immediately relate, and that will increase your knowledge. Otherwise, on paper, it's nothing. I mean, it's not going to help at all. We today, after in 30-40 years into this field, we forget things. We have to revision or we have to read and understand every time.
You know that in my house there are thousands books, a big library. But we have to
So
remember certain things. So you can see here, all those books are there inside.
I think
Thousands books, not one.
it is exactly like
So everything is in a book, but we have to learn
apply,
it now.
apply.
Different
Yeah.
way.
No, I got it because, like you said, the houses are the important thing, and now you know that. Okay, so 10th house is the Saturn. I mean, right? The Saturn is the Lord of the 10th house.
Lord of the 10th house.
Lord
Yes.
of the, yeah, right. So now you have to see that you are Lagna is Mars. Your Rashi, I mean, your own Rashi is Capricorn, right? So Mithun, you are Mithun. So Mercury, Mars, Saturn, everybody you have to check now,
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Exactly.
right?
Then,
And
then
and yeah, and now you know that why, like, and what is happening in the 10th house, like in my Rashi, how many
no.
like this
So so
graphs are sitting.
I will give you one simple example. You are doing a cooking, right? Like a recipe. You put all these different masalas. The first you boil the water, put something, right? So that's whole recipe. Once you follow, then at the end of that, you will find your main dishes ready to eat. And that's how you should go and apply all those combination you just mentioned.
Yeah, now I know that. Okay, so in the 10th house, you have to see your own thing that, okay, where Saturn is sitting, where Mars is sitting, and where Mercury is sitting,
Right.
and what other graphs are sitting within your 10th
No,
house.
so exactly. And then if you want to predict something on your family, you have to look at second house.
Yes.
You want to look at your kids' future or kids, then you have to look at fifth house, like that. You have to see your spouse. Yeah, that's like seventh house.
I already seen him, so it's fine. I don't want to see that.
uh,
No, I'm just kidding. But yes, I got the idea a little bit now that
no, but yeah, so, and again, I keep telling in pretty much earlier also in many classes, but this is your family, okay? So this all
yeah,
whole 12 house is your family. You don't need to look at outside, outside
yeah,
world, what is your, and you can easily understand. Uh, so these houses also represent a family member, right?
yeah.
Your moon or fourth house is your mother, right? Your kid, your spouse, right? Um, a third and 11th is your younger and elder brothers or sisters, siblings, right? So 10th house is your boss, father, right? So this is how you should look at, like, why that area of mine is looking this way. You can
Yeah,
easily identify from your surrounding itself that uh, that particular so all these grahas and charts are also in place currently today in your surrounding. So you will find those things as well, easily identify. But when you look at your chart, you can now relate closely that, okay, this is why my kids are behaving like this. Okay, this is why my spouse is like, this is why my boss is not good with me. Something like that. You can relate these things. And then you can apply the remedy, definitely. But yeah, understand these planet rulership, their tattva, fire, water, earth, akash, air. And why they are related like this is because of their qualities to the five tattvas. Everything is made out of Agni, Jala, Prithvi, Akash, and Vayu.
because I heard sometime news that okay, now Rahu is transiting in this
Mm,
Rashi, right? So
right,
as or whatever, like Guru is transiting, or this one is transiting. So at
right.
that, right? So this transition is also affecting us
100%.
because
Yes, definitely.
because everybody is moving.
Yeah.
I know there are some certain times that they move. Somebody moves in 18 months, somebody moves in this 2 years, but still
Mm-hmm.
you
Yes.
have to check everything that how they are performing and how they are
Yep.
looking there.
Applying to your, yes, chart. Yes, that's correct. Okay. This is just for information of Trikona trines. So there is one division we saw as Kendras, right? Like this slide. One another division is Bhuloka, Bhuvaloka, and Swargaloka. So first 1, 2, 3, and 4 is Bhuloka. Then 5, 6, 7, 8 Bhuvaloka, and 9, 10, 11, 12 is a Swargaloka. Okay. And this is basically, I mean, our Shastras or Puranas is depicted around all the yugas, how the cosmos born and how it dies, right? So that's a cycle cyclical universe that our Rishi Munis have defined in all the Puranas. So 1,000 years is Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga is 500 years, Dwapar Yuga 250 years, Kali Yuga 125 years. Currently we are like in Kali Yuga. The lifespan of human being is 125 years or less. I think Krishna, when Krishna died, he was around 120 years.
20. He was
100.
120 years old.
Yeah. That's when Kali Yuga started. So it
Yes.
was kind of, Dwapar Yuga ended and Kali Yuga started.
Because of the shrap from
They,
Nanda.
so
yeah.
earlier times, like, people are living 250 years and then in Treta 500. They don't know.
Okay, from this slide, I have one question to everybody. Can explain Agni Tattva. You have to understand the Tattva, Agni Tattva.
Agni,
Anybody can
Prithvi,
speak
Vayu,
it out the
Jal. Agni,
characteristic of the
Prithvi,
Agni.
Vayu, Jal. Agni, Prithvi, Vayu, Jal.
Akash Tattva we'll forget, not now we are taking, but first of all, we understand what is Agni. Anybody can explain this Agni Tattva?
1, 2, and 3. 159.
We are not looking, first of all, basic Agni Tattva. What is Agni?
It's like the fire. It's transformed
First,
energy. It's
fire.
moving.
What you get another things?
Sorry?
Convert
Fire.
one
Then
energy into another.
Yeah, transfer it, like it transforms.
what you will get from the Agni, first of all?
Heat.
Heat.
Yeah.
Second thing,
Mm,
light. Third thing,
light.
one by
Yeah.
one you remember.
Light, yeah. We got a light.
Heat,
Heat and light, yeah.
light. What is another thing? What is Agni? Sunlight is coming from the Agni, coming from the sun.
Energy.
Energy.
Temperature.
Life force. We have to
Temperature.
understand that small thing. Without Agni, there is no life force. What is Agni in our body?
Stomach.
Jataragni.
Jatra. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the immune system. You can go through this way. Then first of all, you understand the Agni. What Agni will give you? Heat,
Yeah.
light, energy, life force. Then again, whatever you eat, all those vegetables. Without the Agni, we cannot get it. Agni, for the vegetables, we require Agni, Prithvi, and Jal. All three tattvas we require. But you have to understand the another energy of Agni. Transformation. What is another energy of Agni? Burning. What is another energy of Agni? One, you look at Agni, what they are doing. More Agni, it will burn out.
Yes.
It will become ashes. And if the Agni on the water, what happened? Cycle start.
Stop.
Vapor.
Yeah.
Vapor become a cloud and again becomes water. So, what is the work of the Agni? Now you can understand how Agni work.
Yeah.
Our Tithi. Tithi is connecting with the Agni Tattva. Or no, Varadhipati. Varis is your Agni Tattva. Which day you born it, if that Lord is in a good position, your Jatharagni is good, your immune system is good.
Jataragni, immune
That is,
system.
immune system is very good. So looking up the day Lord, we can say, hey, day Lord is Agni Tattva. That means if you born in a Monday, that is moon is in a good condition, your health is good.
Hmm.
So every tattva we have to understand first what they are doing. And then you apply the first, fifth, and ninth. There's a Mesha,
So I think
Leo,
here
and
we have to
that Agni
go.
Tattva. You can find it.
Yeah, Mars is fire. Yeah.
Fire. Then what is another? Sun.
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 Sun is fire.
Again, another third is also.
Ketu is fire.
Mhm. That is sign. This is the planet. But I'm talking about the
Oh,
sign
yeah,
also.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Sign
Sign
also.
also you have to look at actually.
Yes. So once you basic the things you understand, okay, how Agni Tattva, how firing energy will work, then you apply the small thing on the top of that. Now, can anybody speak it out at Jala, water?
But Jitu bhai,
Hmm.
but we have a different type of Agni. We have to cover Agni first. Agni in fifth house is different, Agni in ninth house is different.
Every Agni is different. Yes.
Yes. First
Because
we
Lord of the Agni, first house is a Mars. This is Leo, Surya, Sun, and this is Jupiter. Lord of ninth house is Jupiter.
yeah. So we have
So
to discuss.
if the first house people, the Agni, Mangal, it will immediately give the heat to you. Fifth house Lord, it will king. Sun is king. He will think it. Okay, this is not good time. I cannot heat now. It will wait. And Jupiter is a more wisdom people. Oh, now let us wait for the good period. And at that time I will hit. The Agni, anger, it will work in a different way. So every sign as a 3 sign. Agni Tattva first 5 and 9. Prithvi Tattva 2, 6, 10 and uh, 2, 6 and a 10. All three. All they are different things. And Vayu Tattva is a 3, 7 and 11. And Jala Tattva 4, 8 and 12. You can see it here. But first have to understand of the detailing of the Tattva.
Right.
Next time lesson is that you write down on a piece of paper all 5 tattvas characteristic, if you can do it. Better to everybody.
Hmm.
Otherwise, we can give you easily. You can speak it out. But you have to remember, if you write down, you can remember it. What is water? Remember the water and speak it out. Write down the characteristic of the water. Like that.
And each tattva, if they are balanced, they will give the
Yes.
best result. If they are either more or less, it's create the problem in your chart.
Yes.
More fire is like burn that house. It gives you anger, unnecessary anger, all that stuff. So
Short
same
term
way,
damage. We have
it
to
goes with all the tattvas. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry for disturbing.
No, no,
Mhm.
it's all good.
So,
All good. Yeah, I think these are all the symbol related to rasis, how they are created. And Rasi is nothing but a collection of things in one place based on the
planet of position of the nakshatra in the astrology.
yeah, they are
So,
collection of things in one place. Rashi is like heap of material in that particular area or region. Like tons of books in a library, you can just analyze, see it that way, you know. I think we saw this
yeah, this is
and
yeah.
the presentation. So yeah, I think that close to all that we want to bring up today.
So we'll
So
meet
before
maybe next weekend or next.
yeah,
You
If
can do
more
the
people,
again. We can sit down next week if they want, but they have to bring the lesson.
yeah, we can go into all the houses detail
Yeah.
next time. Yeah, houses and then planet.
We can get more knowledge from this discussion. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
This was very helpful today.
Yeah.